Welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and today we're going to talk about that famous upgrade that's been actually buzzing the web a lot. Many forums, many spaces where I've seen people say, hey, I've got this 723 megabyte optional download for Windows 8. That's KB3000850. And a lot of people are wondering what actually it is and what it does. And do you have to do it or not? First off, this is a big update, and like all big updates, it's optional, and there's not that big of a chance, but there's always a slight chance when we update that something goes wrong. So, you know what? It's optional. And my first observation is that for the time being, I don't think it really helps enough to force it on any systems. So if you see it, if you want to download it, it's fine, but if you're scared or if you're not sure, just leave it there and wait maybe a little bit. It was released on November 17 from what I see. I've actually stumbled upon it by accident today, November 18th, while actually doing a video on Windows Update. I've installed it. It took a long time to download. It seems that maybe a lot of people are downloading it because the Windows Update process for downloading was very long. Actually, it took like 2 hours before it completed to 100%. And it's not a internet connection problem, since my internet here is very fast. It seems to be that maybe a lot of people are actually downloading it, and it's kind of clogging up the Microsoft servers there. But once it was there, I clicked the install button and decided to take the chance of installing it. It took about, I'd say, 10 minutes to install. Installing, then restarting the computer, applying updates, restarting again, and finally it installed, and it was there, visible and working. And well, visibly on the system itself, do I see a difference? I have not seen any difference in Windows 8 itself. Nothing new in the start menu, nothing new in that in the start button. I haven't really seen anything special about this update. So actually, on the surface, there's nothing really that I see of importance. And so that's the first observation that I have. As for speed changes in my system, I've been using it for half an hour. I don't see any difference in speed, performance, or anything else. It didn't give me any error messages. But what does it do exactly? Because it's still the basic question for pretty much everyone. What does it do? Well, I went to the Microsoft websites and started looking at the different options of what they say about this update. The first thing that is important to know is that this update is great for one thing. If you reinstall Windows 8 and go to Windows 8.1 and then apply the update 1 back in April, well, you can actually take this package KB3000850 and apply it, and it will update your system from April 2014 until November 2014. It includes all the updates that were released since then. So that's a very interesting, quick way to update your Windows 8.1 if you ever reinstall. So now you know that, for those that actually didn't know, Microsoft released ISOs or images of Windows 8.1 that actually work even with OEM keys. So if you have a Toshiba, a Dell, an HP, or so on, you can actually use that key on that ISO, that image, which is cool because it means that now you can install directly 8.1 on any machine. And what's nice is that with update 1 and KB3000850, you can actually very, very fast upgrade. And that includes all the updates, because update 1 also includes all the updates since 8.1 release, which means that you can technically take 8.1, then apply update 1, and then apply this KB3000850, and you're up to date up to November 2014, instead of waiting for hundreds of downloads of updates. So that's one thing. Apparently it has bug fixes, a lot of bugs that people been reporting of Windows 8.1, and they actually took this package and fixed some of the bugs, but there's not much detail. They don't say which bugs were actually fixed or not. So if you have a problem with Windows 8.1, maybe applying this update can fix a lot of stuff that went wrong on your system. So why not try it out? Especially if you have problems. That's a long shot, but maybe it does fix some stuff that you might actually see. There's reliability improvements. So if you've been having crashes and blue screens of deaths, apparently it does fix that also a little bit. It does apparently help in Windows 8's performance on some machines. So if you've installed it and you see your computer's faster than it was, well, maybe, who knows. It has support for new hardware. So it has a lot of support for all sorts of new hardware, USB hardware and so on, that came into market after Windows 8.1 or close. So new drivers and also all sorts of new hardware specifications that with time, as technology improves and gets better, we have new standards, so it improves upon that. It has improvements on the usage of USB and SD cards on laptops and desktops. So if you've been having intermittent problems with USB devices, and also weird ways of SD card working on your computer, this apparently helps and makes these better. One other thing that it also does is improve the internal security of Windows 8.1. So what that means exactly, we're not really sure. Maybe it fixes bugs and stuff that they've seen and that nobody actually knew about in the core itself of Windows 8. It improves upon the security of networks also. So if your computer is part of a big network, it does improve security upon the network itself. It improves also on hardware through network. A lot of people have been complaining on Windows 8 that network hardware is often problematic. Apparently they have changes and fixes that help that. So if you're on the network with Windows 8.1, this package might be interesting to install. And well, another thing that it does have is they refreshed the language packs. So they added new language packs. They also changed some of the language packs. So if you've had some problems or difficulty in downloading or installing language packs, maybe you can try it now. They've also added new languages. If, like me, you have Windows 8 that can install multiple languages, then why not try it out and install that. Apart from that, not much else that we know of. And as the days go by, if anything pops up or any problems, as always, my update went well, but as always, it's an optional update. And why not wait a few weeks, and we'll see that gradually people will be installing it, and if pretty much nobody complains. I've seen reports of people saying that there are a few bugs. On some forums, people saying that auto start programs and devices don't start after this update. That could be an issue only with some people in particular, but you never know. Also on the website of Microsoft, below the KB3000850 descriptions, there are also some information about problems that they know of, which means that there's already some little problems popping up for people that actually upgraded. So it might be wise to actually wait for a few weeks. And the good news is, if you just don't want to apply it, Microsoft did say that future updates will not require this update to be installed, which means if you never install this update, you still will receive Patch Tuesday updates in the coming months. It doesn't seem to be affecting nothing on that. So from what I understand, you might never have to install it, and it's still going to update your machine in the future. So be careful. If you want to try it, you can. And but as always, I would say be cautious, and maybe wait a few weeks. Make sure nobody complains about big bugs in the system before you do apply. If you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe to our channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments or questions on what you've seen, let us know. And maybe you have Windows 8 features or problems and things that we can do video and help you with. Let us know. We'll try to post that video online. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.